little bit concerned that this awoke something in me. I'm going to refer to this as the dark years, the defining moment when my gambling addiction took over and I just couldn't get enough of cracking some packs. I was going to wait a little bit before I did this part two, but then, you know, I actually kind of got some stuff done. I got the video edited for the first part, and then I was just sitting here. I was like, you know what? Let's just wrap it up. Let's go ahead. Let's hop in and let's crack the rest of this box. I'm really excited to. If you did miss the first part, go ahead. I will put a link down in the description for the first 18 packs. I'm assuming the second 18 packs is going to go a lot faster, primarily because we will see a bunch of duplicates. If I hadn't seen a card before, I really tried to read it, what it did, kind of understand what the card was before I moved on. So, I mean, it was a longer video. I imagine these 18 packs will be a little bit shorter. I will probably going through them pretty fast. But if you want to check out a more in-depth, me just kind of looking at the cards, trying to understand and reading them, part one will be linked down in the description. But overall, once again, this is a completely new style video for me. So let me know down in the comments if you do enjoy this. But also, I have not posted the first one, so I haven't received anyone's feedback before making this one. But I do appreciate it. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Let's get in there. Let's crack some packs. I'm sitting down for this one. I'm too old and fat. I stood for the whole last one, and by the end of it, I was like, why do my knees hurt so much? I was like, oh God, I'm too old to be standing while I do this, which is a little bit unfortunate as a telling sign of things to come. But overall, I got my essential tools. I've got my bag of penny sleeves, even though I have zero idea. And I'm actually really curious to see what everyone's comments on part one is that actually knows roughly anything about Magic, because a few of the cards, I was way off on what I thought was actually worth anything. I'm sure that's a common occurrence with people that are new to Magic on what actually is good cards and what's not. The cards that I thought would be worth something were in fact not, and the ones that I really didn't kind of look at twice, I had a couple in there that actually, you know, did have some value. I think a Banner of Kinship was the biggest one. The thing was worth almost $9. I think that's my biggest pull. But other than that, yeah, had a blast. Let's not waste any time. Let's start with the first pack. Once again, I'm going to be using scissors. I find this is a lot easier than you guys sitting there and watching me struggle feebly to open a piece of plastic. It's not the way that things should be. Ooh, okay. We already got a pretty good start to this. Fiendish Panda. Love to see it. I actually really do like Fiendish Panda. We got Frenzied Goblin. Skyship Buccaneer. Involuntary Employment. Another Pilfer. I've got a bunch of Pilfer. I got a lot of Make Your Move. I got a lot of Icewind Elemental. Beastkin Ranger is also... okay. Strix Lookout. Do I have this? Bird, Flying Vigilance, draw one, then discard a card. I actually do think I did get a Strix Lookout last time. We got a Rat Token. We got a Swamp. A Fire Spitter Whelp is my foil card. It's actually a really cool art. I really do like that. That's actually really cool. I like that dragon. And then we have of my foils over here. We got a Krenko Mob Boss. Have not seen him yet. He is a 4 mana 3/3 Goblin Warrior. Create X 1/1 red goblin creature tokens where X is the number of goblins you control. Oh, that seems like a really good mono red aggro deck. And then I also have a Paradise Druid. It's a 2 mana 2/1. This creature has hexproof as long as it's untapped. Wild, add 1 mana of any color. Seems really cool there. It also, is that its standard art? I don't know why, but that seems like it's an alternate art style. So let's put our rares over there. Oh, that is actually in fact a mythic. So we got 1 rare, 1 mythic. We'll put our commons there. And let's keep going. As I said in the first one, if you missed the first one, I do have a chase card. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. If we draw it, I'll tell you it was my chase card. We're gonna put good vibes out in the world. Okay, we're gonna put oh, that's cool. I did get this card. I did get this card last time. So the art card is kind of neat. Oh, that's a banger. That's a common too. 5 mana, Sarah Angel. 5 mana, 4/4 flying vigilance. Pretty sure this is a pretty well-known card, right? Pretty sure that's a pretty well-known card. We got Garruk's Uprising. It's a 3 mana enchantment. With enchantment enters, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures you control have trample. Cool card. Got another Twin Blade Blessing. Got a few of those last time. Got a Nessian Horn Beetle. Got one of those last time too. Same with a Prideful Parent. Thrill of Possibility. Hungry Ghoul. Sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. It's a 2 mana 2/2. I kind of like that. I don't know if I actually got one of these last time. Oh, let's go. We got an Heir Apparent. We're going to put Heir Apparent over here in its own pile. Love to see it. We got a Wary Thespian. 2 mana 3/1. Elementalist Adept. 2 mana 2/1. Flash. And Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets 1/1 until end of turn. That's pretty neat. Elfsworn Giant. Definitely got one of those last time. I got a Foil Island. I got a Foil Aegis Turtle. And then I got a Scavenging Ooze. That is my rare. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature and you gain life. I actually do like this card. I did get it. I did play it one time in Arena, and I just kept eating my opponent's graveyard, and this thing was massive. This is honestly a really cool card. Really cool card. I just kept eating his graveyard away. That's a fun one. All right. I really need to dedicate more time to Arena. I'm really disappointed that I did not allocate any time to do quick draft when it was Foundations a couple weeks ago. Really annoyed at myself that I didn't do that, because I feel like that doing Foundations for draft would be a really easy way to just kind of hop in. Ooh, that's a cool dinosaur. The art cards. Okay, this is looking like a pretty decent pack right now. We got Joust Through. It is a 1 cost. Joust Through deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. You gain 1 life. Really like that. Self-Reflection is a 6 cost. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Brazen Scourge. 3 cost, 3/3. The Goblin. Is that a goblin? Let's see, it looks like an armadillo. The Gremlin. 3/3 with haste. Squad Rallier. It's a 4 cost, 3/4 creature human scout. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with power 2 or less from among them and put it from your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's pretty cool. Got another Axe card, Cavalry. I feel like, just like low key, I probably have some decent cards to put together a mono red deck. Bake into a Pie. Love to see that one. Got another Burglar Rat. Runaway Together. Grow from Ashes. Stab. Oh, that's a cool Plains. That's a really cool Plains. I really like that. Some of these, and then I got Abyssal Harvester. That's sick. I don't know why I'm looking over here. The card's right here. Abyssal Harvester. 3 mana, 3/2. Demon Warlock. Exile target creature from your graveyard that was put there this turn. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a nightmare in addition to its other types. Then exile all their nightmare tokens you control. That's a really cool card. It's a rare. I have a feeling this is one of those ones that I'm going to be really impressed by, and it's not going to be worth anything. Coma World Eater. Holy crap. Okay, got 7 cost, 8/12. Legendary Serpent. This spell can't be countered. Trample Ward. Whenever Coma deals damage to a player, create 4/3/3 blue serpent tokens named Coma's Coil. Did get that token last time, so that's, I guess, exciting, is that I did in fact get the token related to him. I don't think that really matters a whole lot, but that's really sick. Okay, I like that. And then we got Celestial Armor. 3 cost artifact. When this equipment enters attached to a target creature you control, that creature gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has flying. Seems like a really, really good equipment card. I like that a lot. I like that a whole lot. We almost broke even based off of the rares and mythics and uncommons from the first half. Probably do the same thing in this one of kind of put up with the total, which I'm not counting any of the comments because I'm not adding up 3 and 4 cents over and over again because they don't make that big of a difference. Okay, so another art card. That's cool. Little raccoon, little campsite. All right, we got a Good Fortune Unicorn. 3 cost 2/2. Bulk Up. Arcane Epiphany. Goblin Borders. I don't think I've seen this one. 3 cost 3/2. With raid, this creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it if you attack this turn. Fake Your Own Death. Got another Gorehorn Raider. Gutless Plunderer. Broken Wings. Another Tolarian Terror. I was so excited about Tolarian Terror last time. Dwynen's Elite. 2 cost 2/2. When the creature enters, if you control another elf, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Definitely seen this one before. Campus Guide. Is a 2 cost 2/1 Golem. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle that card on top. Jungle Hollow. Got a black-green duo lands. And then I got Tatiova Benthic Druid. Legendary creature. It's a merfolk druid. 5 cost. 3/3. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you gain 1 life. Draw a card. Wow. Wow, that's kind of good. That seems pretty good. Tatiova Benthic Druid. Then we got an Elvish Arc Druid. 3 cost 2/2. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Wow, okay. That's actually kind of neat. What is that one? That is a rare. That is a rare. I think I can appreciate the fact that I understand how to recognize rares from mythics now by the little letter in the bottom corner. I noticed that while I was cataloging the cards away from part 1. It's like, huh, that checks out. All right, we got Guarded Air. It's a 6 cost 1/1, a Human Noble lifelink. When this creature enters, create 2/3/3 White Knight creature tokens. Okay, 6 cost, essentially 7/7. It's actually kind of interesting. Oh, let me put these away. It's an uncommon. Rune Sealed Wall. The Defender, 0/6. Around, there we go. Defender 0/6 for 3 mana. Felling Blow, sorcery, 3 cost. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then that creature deals damage equal to its power to a target creature an opponent controls. Nice little removal spell. Squad Rallier, just saw that one. Same with Gutless Plunderer. Cathar Commando. This is a 2 cost 3/1. Sacrifice this creature, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Goblin Borders. Apothecary Stomper again is a 6-cost 4/4. When this creature enters, choose put 2/1/1 counters on target creature you control or gain life. Stab again. Uncharted Voyage. We got a Spirit token. We got Rugged Highlands. It's a red-green dual land. And then our foil is Axguard Cavalry. I don't know why, but the art on this one just gives me World of Warcraft vibes. To me, it just looks like a gnome on one of the goat mounts from the dwarf starting area. I don't know why. That's all I can think of when I see this Axguard Cavalry. And then we got a rare here. Blasphemous Edict is a 5-cost sorcery. You may pay black rather than or you may spell mana rather than spells mana cost if there are 13 or more creatures on the battlefield. Wait, what? What is it? What? Each player sacrifices 13 creatures of their choice. Huh. I don't actually fully understand that, other than I could pay the mana and my opponent has to sacrifice 13 of his creatures. Is that good? I don't know. Day of Judgment, a 4-cost destroy all creatures. This one's got to be good, right? That's got to be a decent card. How many? I mean, that's essentially a really good board clear right there. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. All right, next one. Got a magic. That one's pretty cool. Okay. Perforating Artist is a 3-cost 3/2 creature devil, death touch, and raid. At the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent of their choice or discards a card. Oof, that's a pricey one. A Diregraph Ghoul, 1-cost 2/2. This creature enters tapped. Overrun is a 5-cost sorcery. Creatures you control get 3/3 and trample. Luminous Rebuke, 5-cost. This spell costs 3 less for okay, yeah. Destroy target creature. Nice. We got an Armasaur Guide. Saw this one last time. We got Sure Strike. Vampire Soul Caller. 5-cost 3/2. When this creature enters, yeah, this is one that returns cards from your graveyard to your hand. Seems really strong. Big Fin Bouncer, it's our Shark Boy. Grow from Ashes. Dazzling Angel. Interesting thing with Dazzling Angel is this card's not worth a whole lot, but the foil version of it is. Don't quite understand why, but the foil version of Dazzling Angel is worth over $1. Blossoming Sands. Green-white. Ooh, an offer you can't refuse. 1 mana. Counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens. I think this one actually is worth something for a common card. It's an uncommon. I think this one actually is worth a decent amount. So I definitely will pop that up on the video. And then 1,000-Year Storm. Enchantment. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it for each other instant or sorcery spell you've cast before it this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. Seems really cool. And then here is actually probably what I imagine is a really good card. I think Alesha she's got to be worth something, right? Alesha, Who Laughs at Fate, legendary creature, human warrior, 3-cost 2/2, first strike. When Alesha attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. And raid at the beginning of your end step. If you attack this turn, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to Alesha's power from your graveyard to the battlefields. I think the Alesha, is probably a fairly good card. I know Alesha is a fairly good card. I think that she probably has a little bit of value to her. Would be my assumption. All right. Starting off strong with a... okay. We've got a Divine Resilience. 1 cost kicker for 3 mana. Target creature you control gains indestructible till end of turn. If this spell was kicked, instead any number of target creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Oh, let's move these out of the way. Move the scissors as well. Don't need those in the shot. Reassembling Skeleton. Rogue's Passage. Land. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Wow. Abrade. 2 cost. Instant. Abrade deals 3 damage to target creature. Destroy target artifact. I think that one actually is somewhat decent for an uncommon as well. Vanguard Seraph is a 4 cost 3/3. Macabre Waltz. Seen that one before. We got another Armasaur Guide. Another Gorehorn Raider. Bushwhack. Oh, Helpful Hunter. He's just an adorable little kitty cat. I mean, look at him. Witness Protection. Got the food token. Thornwood Falls. Say green-blue. Foil. We got Evolving Wild Spoil. And then a Doubling Season. I'm pretty sure, and I actually want to check this live. I'm pretty sure this card is good. I want to say this card is a chase card. Maybe. Holy shit, this thing's worth $31? Wow! Wow! Pulling out the old the old Owen Wilson's wow for that. Holy cow! Oh, we're gonna sleeve that. $31? That's insane. That's so good. I didn't even read what it was. I just, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm pretty sure this card is a chase card. Doubling Season, 5 mana enchantment. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many of those tokens instead. If an effect would put 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, it puts twice that many of those counters on that permanent instead. That is really strong. I mean, that is a really, really strong enchantment. Damn, that's huge. That is freaking huge. I'm not going to complain about Doubling Season at all. What would I complain about? That's awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's it's gonna wake something in me. You guys gonna see me on the side of the road, scratch my neck, being like, you guys got any Dark Gear packs? Okay. All right, we got Savannah Lions. This is a 1 cost 2/1. Reclamation Sage. We did get the borderless alternate art of this last time. This is worth nothing. The alternate art's worth $1. Nice, another an offer you can't refuse. Okay, they 1 cost instant counter target. Yeah, I already read what it does. That's really cool. We got another one of these though. I'm actually gonna put this on Heir Apparent. I'm pretty sure that's worth something. Grappling Kraken. 6 cost 5/6. Landfall. That's cool. Inspiring Paladin. 3 cost 3/3. During your turn, this creature has first strike. During your turn, creatures you control with 1/1 counters with him have first strike. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Sanguine Siphoner. Another involuntary employment. We got a Soul Shackled Zombie. Dwynen's Elite. Another Dazzling Angel. I think this is my fourth Dazzling Angel. Light Shell Duo. I don't know why I thought last time that this one was a Bloomborough pack or card. It definitely has the Foundation's little star there. We got a Human Token. What else do you got? And a Knight Token. There we go. Scoured Barrens. My first white-black duo lands. And then we got Cathar Commando, a foil common. And then I got Lunar Insight. Draw a card for each different mana value among non-land permanents you control. Neat. That's neat. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got a sneak peek of something. We got a Meteor Golem. 7 mana, 3/3. When this creature enters, destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. That is a lot. That is a lot of cost. 7 mana removal. Let's move this. Move my pile. Move my skizzers. A Fire Spitter Whelp. A Quake Strider Ceratops. That's cool. 6 mana. 12/8. Holy cow, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. Damn. Pilfer. Sower of Chaos. A Burglar Rat. A Wary Thespian. We got Banishing Light again. Refute. Bite Down. Got a Fairy token. A Plains. And I got Balmor, Battle Mage Captain. He's just an uncommon. That's surprising. Legendary creature, Bird Wizard. Bird Wizards are generally, I just don't get them. 2 cost, 1/3. Flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, creatures you can control get 1/0 and gain trample until end of turn. Good for you, Balmor. You are a... Damn, okay. Progenitus. Holy crap. Legendary creature, Hydra Avatar. He's 2 cost of every mana type. Protection from everything. If Progenitus would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal Progenitus and shuffle it into its owner's library instead. 10/10. Is this another one that I need to look up to see if it's actually worth something here on the spot? And then I got Swift Boots. Swift Boots. I actually got the borderless alternate art version. I think this one actually is pretty decent as well. You know what? While we're here, what's this bad boy worth? $4? $1.45. Never mind. I mean, that's still good. I do like that though. That's really cool. That's a good card. I think Swiftfoot Boots, and I mean, correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Swiftfoot Boots is a very sought after card. Not even sought after. It's a card that's played a lot in Commander, is my assumption on that. I think that's where it probably gets its most use out of. Okay, got a Drake. All right, we still got a few packs to go. We got Hitatsugu, second right. Hitatsugu, I don't know. My basic white boy tongue cannot really say that word for whatever reason. Hitatsugu is what I'm going with. 4 mana, instant. If target player has exactly 10 life, Hitatsugu's second right deals 10 damage to that player. Wow! That's actually kind of sick. I don't know if it's worth holding on to, though. Seeker's Folly. 3 mana sorcery. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Creatures your opponent control gets 1/1. Feybloom Trick. Eaten Alive. Incinerating Blast. Pilfer. Another Cathar Commando. Fleeting Distraction. 1 cost. Target creature gets -1, -0 until end of turn. Draw a card. Bite Down. Courageous Goblin. 2 cost, 2/2. Whenever this creature attacks while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, this creature gets +1/+0 and gains menace. I like his art. He's just shanking some dude in the shins. Elementalist Adept is a 2-cost 2/1 flash and prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets 1/1 till end of turn. Okay, there's the Drake token. We got a Swiftwater Cliffs. I got a Luminous Rebuke foil. And I got Herald of Eternal Dawn. Is an angel. Ooh, 7-cost 6/6 flash. Flying. You can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that actually sees any regular play, but that's actually kind of a cool effect. It's actually a really cool effect. All right, how many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We're halfway. We're halfway through our halfway mark. We got a quarter of a box left. Hoping and praying that our chase card is still in here. I think if we did manage to pull him, we definitely would be positive on the box. Okay. We got Angel of Finality. 4-cost 3/4 flying. When this creature enters exile target player's graveyard. Wow. Brineborn Cutthroat. 2-cost 2/1 Merfolk Pirate flash. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Slumbering Cerberus. Wow, okay, this is 3 cards in a row I haven't seen yet. 2-cost 4/2. This creature doesn't untap during your untap step. Morbid. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, untap this creature. Another Evolving Lands. A Spitfire Lagak, or however you pronounce that. Crypt Feaster. Another Firebrand Archer. An Ambush Wolf. Another Elementalist Adept. Broken Wings. Got a Strix Outlook. I like his glasses. He's got some nice little... He's got some little goggles on there, which I really do appreciate. We got our Human Token. We got a Blossoming Sand for a white-green dual lands. A foil Erudite Wizard. I actually have a lot of this card. I've pulled Erudite Wizard a ton. And we've got Slagstorm. Is that it? Yeah. 3-cost sorcery. Slagstorm deals 3 damage to each creature. Wow. Slagstorm deals 3 damage to each player. Wow. Can you stop saying wow like that? I know I keep mentioning it, but that's pretty good. Honestly, that seems like a pretty decent little board clear there for red. Okay. Okay. Got another Scion of the Deep token. All right, so we got a Mischievous Pup here. It's a 3-mana 3/1 flash. When this creature enters, return up to 1 other target permanent you control to its owner's hand. Inspiration from Beyond is a 3-cost. Mill 3 cards, then return an instant or sorcery card from the graveyard to your hand with flashback. Vampire Nighthawk. Do really enjoy that card. Ooh, we got Tatiova Benthic Druid. We did get a foil version of her earlier. She's a 5-cost 3/3 landfall. Gain 1 life and draw a card when you play lands with her on the board. Firebrand Archer. Hungry Ghoul. Gold Vein Pick. Involuntary Employment. A Treetop Spinner. Stab Again. Another Strix Lookout, 2 packs in a row. We got our Scion of the Deep token. A Wind-Scarred Crag. A foil Goblin Negotiation. Which I feel like is a really good mono red aggro card. And then I got Alondra, Saint of Dusk. We got a white black, so I definitely am not disappointed to see that. Lifelink Hexproof from Instance. As long as your life total is greater than your starting life total, Alonda gets 1/1 and has Menace. Alonda gets an additional 5/5 as long as your life total is at least 10 greater than your starting life total. That seems actually really good. I do like that. 4 mana, 4/4. I'm just doing everything I possibly can to put together a good white-black deck. That's my hope and prayer right now. That is my goal. Just like I like them. I like them angels and vampires. They got flying, they got healing. Got another art card. All right, Juggernaut. We got one of these last time. It's a 4-cost 5/3 artifact. Bolt Wave. This was a big one. I imagine a lot of people are going to give me shit for this. One of the first cards that I pulled, and I said I think this thing is bad, and then it ended up being worth like $5. Ended up being one of my more expensive cards that I pulled, so I had egg on my face from that one. Stromkirk Blood Thief. We got a Dragon Trainer. Another Inspiring Paladin. I'm not upset about that. A Cabre Waltz. A Fanatic Firebrand. I have a ton of this card. I keep saying that I think I have the most, but Burglar Rat I have to have the most of. I have a ton of Burglar Rats. Apothecary Starper. A Llanowar Elves. Refute. A Mountain. Here's the Light Shell Duo, the little rat and otter pair that is just absolutely freaking adorable as they're summoning what appears to be a Rasengan. And then we got a 9 Lives Familiar. Once again, I think this card is absolutely adorable. He does look like one of my cats. So I actually do really like this card. This is a rare. We got the foil version of that in the last part. So I'm not upset to get a second copy of that card. Yeah, we're blowing through this pretty quick this time compared to of last time. All right. All right, Sunblessed Healer. This is a 2-cost 3/1 kicker. Lifelink. When this creature enters, if it was kicked, return target non-land permanent card with mana value 2 or less from a graveyard to the battlefield. Oops, let's move this pile. Let's get that pile out of the way. Heraldic Banner. As this artifact enters, choose a color. Creatures you control of that chosen color 1/0. Wow. That's actually kind of cool. Needletooth Pack is a 5-cost 4/5 Morbid. It gets +1/+1 if something died. Heartfire Emulator. These are all uncommons. It's kind of wild. 2 mana 2/2 Prowess. With sacrifice, this creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker. Incinerating Blast. Bake into a Pie. We've seen that one a lot. Gleaming Barrier. It's an artifact wall defender. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. 2 mana 0/4. Burst Lightning. 1 mana kicker. Burst Lightning deals 2 damage to any target. If this spell was kicked, it deals force damage instead. 4 damage. Giant Growth. This card seems insane to me. And I may be wrong, but I mean 1 mana for a 3/3 on a target creature just seems so good to me. We got a Healer's Hawk. Fleeting Distraction. We got a Rabbit token. A Plains. And a foil Wardens of the Cycle. Wow. 4 mana, 3/4, Elf Warlock, Morbid. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, gain 2 life or draw a card and lose 1 life. That is actually kind of a very, very interesting effect there. And then we got Raise the Past. 4 mana sorcery. Return all creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That doesn't seem too bad for 4 mana. Especially if you have a bunch of cheap, a bunch of cheap cards out there. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. Ooh. I can hear thunder outside. It is starting to storm here. Haven't had a good spring storm yet. Another Rabbit token. I got my hopes up there with one of the cards that I viewed, and it was not what I thought it was. All right, Empyrean Eagle. We got a 3-cost 2/3. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1. Adventuring gear. All right. Artifact equipment, 1 cost. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, equipped creature gets +2/+2 plus till end of turn. Nice. Tragic Banshee. Morbid. When this creature enters, target creature and opponent controls gets -1/-1 till end of turn. If creature died, that creature gets -13/-13 instead. What? If a creature died. Damn. Luminous Rebuke. Axeguard Cavalry. Eaten Alive. Evolving Wilds. Sower of Chaos. This one does crack me up. I really just like that art. It's just too funny. Bushwhack. Witness Protection. Got our Rabbit token. Bloodfell Caves for black and red. We got a foil Goblin Surprise. And then I got a Quilled Great Worm. It's a 6 cost 7/7. Trample is mythic. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage during your turn, put that many 1/1 counters on it. What? That seems so good. You may cast this card from your graveyard by removing 6 counters from among creatures you control in addition to paying its other costs. What? That seems really good. That seems like a really good card. The old Quilled Great Worm. That's kind of mind-boggling. All right, down to 3 packs. Down to 3 packs. I think me not willing into existence the card that I really want is not working. Okay, we got a regular Wardens of the Cycle. We did just get a foil one a little bit ago. We got a Blanchwood Armor. Enchant creature to a 3 cost. Enchanted creature gets 1/1 for each forest you control. Ooh, that art's pretty cool too. I really like that. Seems really good for a green deck. Midnight Snack enchantment. Raid. At the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, create a food token. Sacrifices enchantment, target opponent loses X life, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Vengeful Blood Witch. Spitfire Lagak. Goblin Surprise. Infestation Sage. Make your move. The old Cackling Prowler. Felidar Savior. Light Shell Duo again. Been seeing a bunch of them today. Fairy. Nice. Another Scoured Barrens. Love to see it. I got a foil Garrick's Uprising. It's a 3 cost enchantment. Everyone gets trample. Oh, put that in the pack of, in the stack of foils. And then I got Homunculus Horde. 4 mana 2/2. Whenever you draw your card, your second card each turn, create a copy of that. That's a copy of this creature. Create a token that's a copy of this creature. Well, they rare. Is in fact a rare. All right, we're down to 2. 2 packs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We get some bangers in the last 2 packs. All right, I got the emblem for Kato. Didn't get Kato himself, but we did get his emblem. Got a Cat Collector, which I'm not disappointed about. Do like that. Secluded Courtyard. Zombify. 4 mana. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Damn, for 4 mana? That could be really good. Affectionate Indrik. Fleeting Flight. Burst Lightning. A Soul Shackled Zombie. Gleaming Barrier. Giant Growth. I think it's my 3rd copy of Giant Growth. We got a Mocking Sprite. Ambush Wolf. There's the Kato Cunning Infiltrator. And a Ninja token. That's actually really cool. Then we got Thornwood Falls. Green blue. We got a foil borderless Think Twice. Is this good? And then Kellen, Planar Trailblazer, is a rare legendary creature, human fairy scout. If Kellen is a scout, it becomes a human fairy detective, gains whenever Felon deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. If Kellen is a detective, becomes a 3/2 human fairy rogue, gains double strike. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But the bigger thing is that, you know, I'm going to do this on the fly again. It is a foil. Oh, man. It is worth 18 cents. It is worth 18 cents. Foil, borderless art. That's kind of a heartbreaker right there. It's a very pretty card though. I will say that. It's a very good looking card. 18 cents on that one. Is doubling season going to be my pull of this box? It might be. Unless we get something fire out of this pack. Last pack. Unless we get something real fire out of this pack. And it looking like it's gonna be. Stroke of Midnight. Aetherize. I don't know if it's return all attacking creatures to their owner's hands for 4 mana. That's kind of nuts. Spectral Sailor. 1 cost 1/1. Battle Song Berserker. Human Berserker. 4 mana 3/4. Whenever you attack, target creature you control +1/+0 and gains menace. Another Sanguine Siphoner. Aegis Turtle. Another Burst Lightning. Another Marauding Blight Priest. Another Talarian Terror. First Gnarlid Colony. We got 4 in the first half. First one, this one. Think twice. Card, you're cursed. Quit toying with my emotions. Think twice. Kato Cunning Infiltrator Emblem again. We got a forest card. We got a foil Infestation Sage, which I do like Infestation Sages. That's a relatively decent card for what I like to play. And then Exemplar of Light. It is a rare 4 cost 3/3 flying. Whenever you gain life, put 1/1 counter on this creature, which is really good. Whenever you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once per turn. Okay, that actually all seems really good. Especially for a guy that likes white, black, flying angels and vampires. I do like that. That is kind of a good card to end this on. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Empty pack. I saw one over there. I was like, wait, we got one more? We in fact did not. Okay. I mean, I can't be upset. We got some bangers out of that. We did. We got the Exemplar of Light. We got the Think Twice. That unfortunately is not worth anything. I don't know what Kellen is worth, but Homunculus Horde is a pretty decent card. Quilled Great Worm seems really good. Raise the Past it seems pretty decent. 9 lives. Alanda, a Slag Storm. Herald of Eternal Dawn. Seems really good. We got the broken No Border Swift Boot Boots. I don't know why I can't say that word. Progenitus. Lunar Insight. The old doubling season. We sure got it. Alesha Who Laughs. 1,000-Year Storm. Day of Judgment. Blasphemous Edict. Elvish Archdruid. Celestial Armor. Coma World Eater. The Abyssal Harvester. This one looks so sick. I don't even think I've checked what the price on this one is, but it does look so sick. Scavenging Ooze. Paradise Druid. I think that's an alt art. I don't know. I think I'm crazy on that. And then Krenko Mob Boss. So just like last time, I'll actually put the total of these cards, how much I got, how much half the pack was, and then I'll put, once that's all cleared away, let's actually put how much I actually made on just, you know, the cards that are worth over $1 for the cost of the box. Did I make a profit? I mean, I'm not chasing a profit here, but I think that's just a fun thing that people do, you know? I'm by no means going back and listing these cards on TCG Player. What I'm actually doing just for fun is I've actually started cataloging all the cards in the order of their corresponding number, and then I'm hopefully going to just start working on collecting the core set for Foundations. Is my game plan. But overall, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I do have the play box from Tarkir coming in as well. So once I receive that in, I'll probably do another one of these videos, depending on what the reception is. I don't know whether I'll do that. I'll create a new channel and move this video over there. Maybe I'll continue to do it on this one. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me do more, do some more pack openings. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know for sure. Let me know down in the comments if you did enjoy this type of content. I really hope that you did, because I had a lot of fun doing it. And I honestly feel like that I wouldn't mind doing another Foundations box. There are still a bunch of cards that I would want, but I know I shouldn't chase cards in the Foundation. I shouldn't chase cards in the boosters, but it's just kind of fun to do. It's kind of fun to do. So that's kind of, you know, I'm enjoying doing this. I'm enjoying opening packs and looking at the cards and all of that. So either way, I hope you guys I hope you did enjoy it. Hit that like button if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my content. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.